we are back with Death Mark. Mary is not looking so well. We can't talk to her. It sucks. I'm not pleased with this. But we do have a new partner, whom I will actually choose for my partner. The aloof scientist. So that's good. Apparently we're actually going to need her on our little adventure. Hello there, Insane Buffoon. Welcome to the stream. Now, let us get out of here. And let us go back to H Elementary. We're doing that again. Because, you know, a school so nice, we're going there thrice. Oh, and by the way, you know, I thought of it only after I had actually done the stream last time, but I had made a little bit of an error when I was talking about, of all things in the world's Tallow. I said I'd last heard it in, I think I said Shakespeare's Macbeth. No! It was Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. Out! Tallow face! That's what that was. Anyway, we return to H Elementary once more. If Hiro is to be believed, then what we saw in that classroom was Zukawa's doing. The missing teacher, Zukawa. There's no doubt that she had something to do with the birth of Miss Zo. Or I guess Miss Zu, because it's just like the English. Let's go. It's unlikely Zukawa is still hiding inside the building. Sounds like Hiro is determined to not recognize the existence of spirits. To get rid of the mark, we have no choice. We haven't been able to thoroughly investigate the room where we saved Hiro. Probably best to start there. Oh, I can't wait. Let's go. Alright, so we go in. Let me remind myself how I went upstairs. I think I went left, right? I think, and I just took the hallway to the end. Walking through all the roses. I really like that the roses are still here. That's just so creepy. Okay, good. It looks like this is the upstairs. Climb the stairs. Climb the stairs. That's 2 syllables for climbed, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't even have to do that. And in fact, I probably shouldn't have. Hello there, Eric. Welcome to the stream. So, let's see. I wanted to go to a particular room. That's the stairs. I want to go up 3 rooms, I think. And then this way. I think this is the horror show. Do I have the right room? Oh, it even says hall by the 4th grade class. That's probably it, right? I think this is the right place. Oh, that's right. I wasn't going to the horror show room. I was going for the test. There's a pencil and a problem sheet. Let's go. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. Begin the test. You're not going to complain about saving Hiro? Okay. An ostrich can run from the 1st floor of the school to the 2nd floor in 3 seconds. If the school had 5 floors, how long would it take for it to get from the 1st to the 5th? It's just like a straight-up math problem. 2, 3, 4, 1. 23 is number 1. I'm butchering the Ocarina of Time thing. I'm pretty sure it's 18 seconds. I'm very, very good at math. Wrong. How can this be? Question 2. Ostriches, again, are extremely fast. They can run up to 60 kilometers per hour. How many seconds would it take them to reach a human bait 30 meters away? I'm pretty confident about this one, guys. Don't you worry. It's definitely 6 seconds. Nani? They really punish you for wrong answers, though. I went from 2,000 to like 100. Question the 3rd. An ostrich's kick is very strong. Without an airbag, a human, again, bait, would die. When observing an ostrich, strong, bring an airbag. What the hell? Their speciality is kicking after taking a long running start. If an ostrich's speed is halved, how strong would their kick be? I don't remember the speed at all. I can only conclude it's a half. Oh my... It's probably the same result as before, though, honestly. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Let's get that jump scare out here. That really is pretty freaky, though. It was like the first time the game tried to be jump scary. Hello there, Crimson Alice. Welcome. Hello there, Dracologist. Ash Trees. Welcome to the stream. Oh, Dracologist, no, this is not an early start. Daylight saving happened. Because it's fun. I love daylight saving. Alright, let's take a look at the test. Let's do it for real this time. Alright, so, you know, 3 times 4 is 12. So at 60 kilometers an hour, how long would it take to reach 30 meters? So 2 seconds. So if you half an ostrich's speed, what'll happen to the kick? Well, it's not a half. 1/4. Safe, safe, and safe again. Yay! It seems we passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet. You disobeyed teacher. You get a special test. Advance to the animal classroom. Okay. Answer sheet. Animal classroom? That's not that room drenched in blood, is it? Yeah, that's the one that I assumed that I was going to go in. Sounds like it. I'm slightly worried about the special part. I hope it's not some weird test, but that's probably exactly what it'll be. Yay! So, yeah, these answer sheets. Just various animal stench. Okay, goodbye. So this is where I was supposed to go in the first place, but I skipped the room. So going back, this is the one that's going to be the horror show. Oh my god. What a freaking disaster. This place sucks. Saving. Now, before I take the special test in a room that certainly stinks, we will check this thing. Is that the right... Whoa! Jeez, thanks, game. That actually got me. I think this is the right thing. It's gross, but this would be a great place to hide things. The monster teacher comes in. What are you thinking? I steel myself before putting one hand on the head and shoving the other up the severed neck. Please be an item. Please be an item. Who knew an animal head would be this heavy? It's like lifting a bucket of water. Or blood, you know. Ha! After much struggling, I tipped the head on its side. There's a cream-colored plastic object shoved up the esophagus. What are the odds we're both sick freaks and thought that this would be a thing? What is that? I pull it out, and I find a transistor megaphone. What? Got megaphone. What in the hell? Megaphones are used a lot for school events and gatherings, so that's not surprising. But what the hell was it doing up an animal's neck? Was there a need to hide it in an esophagus? Tsukawa did bring countless animals here. Her bizarre, insane passion is obvious in this room. Mr. Yashiki, are you alright? I realize that I'm just standing there holding a megaphone that's drenched in yellow liquid. Ew. Yeah, sorry. Everything has a meaning. If that's true, then this must be really important. If you say so. There's still some battery power left. Command, yell loudly. Just, ah! I'm gonna save again. Who would think to do this? I guess if you're just clicking all the shinies, but that's still just so bizarre. Also, I'm not even done. Freshly severed animal head on it. Doesn't look like anything's in the desk. I try feeling around inside the desk. I feel something that could be paper. Oh, there's something in the desk. It's a scrap of paper. I open it and see several sentences. It seems like someone failed to destroy this. Fragment G. What? Fragment... So I guess it wasn't fragment 1, it was fragment I. So fragment G. We able to find behavior of this creature. Creature and something ill, one to fire. This we... Okay. I'm gonna save again. Just because I want to make sure I cover all my bases before I kickstart an event. Okay, so this is where we're actually supposed to be. There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk. Let's look at the questions. I take a glance at the sheet. It looks like some kind of foreign language. I can't make heads or tails of it. I have no idea what kind of test it is. Apparently, according to the guide for the Japanese version, it says it looks like English, but it's a foreign language, which is rather interesting. So that's kind of cool, I guess. So I guess we'll start the test. I'm just going to go through the test properly. Every time I fail, it's the same result. So let's take a look at the paper. But... Freiji? The entire test is written in a foreign language. I don't understand what any of it means. Dick move, teacher. Just then, Hero mumbles next to me. Frage 1. Huh. It's in German, so I probably mispronounced that. Can you read it? So I guess, yeah, it does look like English, but it's not English. I took it in college, so I know a little bit. Begin the test. Oh man, this is gonna be awful. Oh no, it's starting. It's been a while, but I'll try to read it. You write down the answers. Oh, good. Wow, based on what these questions are on the Japanese thing, I wonder if they're going to be even close to what I get in the American version. Let's find out. Thank you. Live or die. Multiple choice social studies. It says it's a social studies test. Question 1. Please answer the following. These might be the same. Let's find out. During the Pacific War, Japan's mainland was bombed and a shelter was built in H City. Choose the correct period of when the war took place out of the options below. Yeah, this is legit. Like, Americans mostly would not know this. I certainly would not know this because, well, you'll see. Oh, they give you the dates. Okay, okay. In that case, it's not so bad. But otherwise, it's just like Edo, Taisho, Showa. Like, what? Like, in Japan, that would be common knowledge, but geez, I wouldn't have known that without the dates. Japan conducted a surprise attack on Pearl Harbor, which started the war against the USA. Which phrase out of the ones below did FDR use to describe the attack? Wow. A day which will live in infamy. In the Japanese version, it says, Ni Takayama Nobore, which I don't know what that means, unless it actually is that question. This is the last one. It's really short. In 1945, when the war ended, which country was allied with Japan? I guess this one's a little on the nose, considering the language. Hooray! Oh, Dracologist. FDR is former President Franklin Delano Roosevelt. He was the president at the time. We managed to get through it somehow. That's so rough. Like a social studies test that is not in, you know, your native language. At the end of the answer sheet, there's a test at the last empty room. Go take it immediately. Okay, then. Well, bye. Got answer sheet. Hooray. Standard test questions. Not particularly elementary level, though. Yeah, 4th grade? Yeah. I just want to say thanks. No way would I have finished that by myself. It was no big deal. There's one more test? Yeah, in the last empty classroom, apparently. Okay, let's go then. It's so weird. Okay, I am out of here. So that means... Yeah, I guess I just go forward. That's really all there is to it. Which actually means backward, because I want to go right. Huh. That was like a minor scale? That might have been a minor C scale. A piano plays somewhere. A piano? Someone's there. Come out. Hero goes to yell, but I quickly cover her mouth. Idiot, don't shout. Even though the creature obviously knows where we are at all times. I still my breath and strain to hear any noises, but it doesn't seem like anyone's here. It was the wind, or water leaking from the roof or something. She's getting angry. The more she denies it, the more pitiful she seems. I don't know if she's strong or weak. Huh? She picks something up off the ground. It's a piece of sheet music. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Wait a minute. They're messing with me. It's not Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star at all. It's the ABC, the alphabet song. It looks like piano sheet music. Ugh, just seeing this brings back bad memories. I hate Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. I was dragged into a music room as a kid. It was traumatic. What? What? Anyway, I'll take a look at the sheet, I guess. Well-known children's song. It's not complicated, but would be hard for a non-player. And I guess the alphabet song doesn't quite work in Japan, but, you know. It works for me. I'm a save. Yeah, the chat seems to be indicating this is getting this corpse party vibe. It sure is. The piano mysteriously playing from somewhere. Hello there, Ichigo Berry. So, let us go into the room. A pencil and a problem sheet on the desk. Hold on. No, I'm gonna step out because I can get something else. I'm gonna do that right now. So let's go to the right. Or, you know, forward, but right on the map. And paint is peeling off the edges of the fire door and rust can be seen at the bottom. A scrap of paper among the debris. Worn out talisman! Yay! Alright, let's go back. Oh, whoops. I pressed down and then I pressed down again, so I'm just going in circles. How embarrassing. Okay, now we're going in. So I should be in the right place. What concerns me is I thought there'd be something to search around here. I'm going to save just in case I start anything I shouldn't. It seemed to indicate that there'd be something I could search around here. Enter room 12, search the desk. I'm a little concerned. Fragment I, fragment G, but shouldn't there... I thought there would be something I could search around here. That is not the test. I'll search this for no reason. I look out of the schoolyard through the window, but I don't see anything moving around. The board? The blackboard is covered in dents and scratches. It's probably too damaged to use. Yeah, but like... a pencil and a problem sheet. Yeah, but I don't want to do that yet. This kind of bothers me. Because it says search the other desk to see that this is the test, but like... So there's something to search here. I should be able to get one of those scraps of paper, I thought. That's a little frustrating. What if I go back... What if I try this room? It is locked. Okay. Well, that is a pickle. Just for the hell of it, I'm going to check this other room one more time. But I'm a little concerned that I'm not finding this paper. Could this be the thing? I found something soft. This is the thing? Okay. So I was in the wrong room. Damn it, guide. So I, G, and S. The third fragment. I spread them and stare at them. I can read the sentences in each piece, but I don't know how they fit together. I switch them up and look at them again. Then... By the specific frequency of sound waves, the end of fragment I and start of fragment G seem to connect and form a sentence. I might be able to read the fragments if I line them up. Are we gonna do that? Yeah, certain sound wave or music, right? Favorite is creature fun. Well, the point is they mentioned music, so let's step out of here. I think I'm doing this right. Yeah, this is... I think this is it. So let's save. Hello there, Meowington. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so now I suppose I'll take the test. Begin. Multiple choice. Music questions. Let's... Great, Asura, the following questions. What the hell are you talking about? Animals can be controlled with frequencies. The experiment was a success. Question 1 was about snakes. What sound are snakes scared of? Well, snakes don't hear with their ears. They do vibrations. Yeah, they aren't scared. The giant fish song? What the hell? Like what? Question 2 is about pigs. What sound are pigs scared of? Oh, I guess this is the clues you would get from the sheet. Okay. Because this is the giant fish song, even though that, like, that makes no sense out of context. Question 3. Seals. Dangerous tools are sealed. Which one is not sealed? What? Sealed? That might be a jank translation, because the guide I'm using says stamped. But even then, megaphone, that doesn't make sense. Oh, oh, has a seal on it. Oh, jeez. Okay. Wow, that wording's a little weird. Ugh. You pass. Hooray. Answer sheet. Pass? Did she just say we passed? That's what it sounded like. I don't know what we passed, though. We finished every test and passed. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's hurry with our investigation. I have a feeling something is about to happen. New info! I'm gonna save again. The giant fish song. Boy, Good thing I'm not a pig or I'd be spooked. Okay, let's get out of here. That was a little weird, but it's fine. Now I'm gonna go way back. Like, way back. I don't know what would really prompt me to do this, but we're doing it anyway. Okay, we're back in that storeroom in the laboratory. So... answer sheet or... let me see something. Okay, no, I guess I would use that one. Alright. Elaborate anatomical model. Apparently this is the thing? The answer sheet? I take out all the answer sheets I have and hold them close to the model. And... jump scare? Oh god. Snake heads poke out from the model and suddenly slither to the floor. Are they dangerous? I quickly wad up the answer sheets and throw them through the window to the next room. The snakes chase after them. That was weird. Soon there are none left inside the model. That startled me. They're gone now, right? I stick my hand in the model and feel around. Ow! Ow! No, they're not gone. I find a paper box and a key. Matches. Music room key. Lost all the answer sheets. Yay! Ugh. Burned scarlet. Half an hour left. We're getting there. Has that much time passed already? Hero? I anxiously call out to them. What's the matter? Huh? You aren't feeling strange? Why would I? That's right, this is usually where our partner starts freaking out. I'm suddenly reminded that Christiana Murray, she didn't suffer from amnesia or stupor when confronting Shimio either. That was because a different spirit gave her her mark, which means Hero also. If you have something to say, just say it already. Now isn't the time. I'll explain it to her later. In any case, it's starting. We need to hurry and find any remaining clues. You're such a weirdo. New info was added. Yay. Matches. Box is full. Music room key. I mean, you can guess what that's for. To the right to leave? Okay. And back. And then forward. And I actually want to go downstairs. This is something I really wouldn't have expected. Hall by the staff room. I think this is the right place, but I'm still going to save before I start wandering everywhere. And believe it or not, I'm going to go in here, because why not? Haha. The wall near the window is burnt. There must have been a fire here a long time ago. Is that it? I'm not necessarily sure I'm on the right... Maybe in here. Open the door and left the staff room. Yeah, here we go. A wall with nothing on it. Hammer. I take out the hammer, but I can't think of how to use it. Hatchet? I take out the hatchet, but what should I do with it? I can't think of a way to use it. Feel first? I tap around on the wall. I don't know why, but I've seen people on shows do it, and I think that's how you check pulse. Huh? There's nothing there. It's not super obvious, but the center portion of the wall seems paler than the rest. If only I had enough skill to be able to tell if it was hollow or not by the sound. The thickness just kind of feels different to me. What about it? What should I do? Maybe now I'll do the hammer? Okay. I put the flashlight down and grip it with both hands. Wait a second. This could call attention to me, but this is where Hanahiko was. I don't think another spirit would come here. I'll try just once. I'll take it down in one shot! I mean in one swing. I gather my courage and swing the hammer against the wall with all my might. Nice. And a large hole, larger than I expected, opens up. I anxiously wait to see if I drew a spirit close. Luckily, it doesn't seem like anything's coming. That went a lot better than I thought it would. You're telling me. I can't believe you just did that. Yay. It's the hole I opened up with the hammer. I hesitantly stick my hand inside. Something cold coils around my fingers! It seems I've stirred up whatever is nesting in there. If I don't deal with that first, I won't be able to check out the hole. Okay. Use. Clear bottle. Flammable. Don't hold by open flame. I take out the clear bottle and pour its liquid inside the hole. Whoa. The shadows inside the hole flail about for a while, but then go back to normal. And now, matches. I have an infinite amount of matches. Light one and throw it in the hole. A pillar of blue flame shoots out of the hole. Wow, whatever was in there is no longer in there. The snakes writhe around and vacate the hole en masse. They disappear into the cracks in the walls and beyond the doorway. After the wave of snakes vanishes, I find something on the floor. It must have been carried out of the nest when the snakes fled. Aizen Asura's talisman. But it looked like the snakes brought the talisman on purpose when they fled the hole. Like they were scared of it burning in the fire. Were they trying to protect it from the flames? It must be something really important then. An old Shinto charm found hiding in the storage room. Aizen Asura is embroidered on the bag. Inside is paper with an abstract human on it. Okay. Okay, and apparently coming up is where we need Hero, so let's get out of here. That was a weird little diversion, wasn't it? Okay. Anyway, let's go to that music room now. That was freaking bizarre. And we're about to have our final confrontation, too. Okay, this is the place. Or at least this is the music room coming up. So things are about to get a little bit interesting. Hello there, Gabrielle. Welcome. In we go, I guess. It seems to be locked. Oh, do I have to actually, like, click the door? Okay, use the music room key. Time to tickle them ivories. It's an old piano. I check the music stand. There's a piece of sheet music on it. Got it. Carp streamer. The fish thing? So what does that mean? Does that scare pigs? Sheet music for a well-known children's song, if you say so. Not complicated, but would be hard for a non-player. Command, play carp streamer. What? Okay, that was fun. Goodbye. We step into the hall, and the loudspeaker crackles. Do you have brains? I passed your test, didn't I, buddy? I'll use those wonderful brains now as ingredients and dissect you. What? Yeah, what? Did she just say she'll dissect us for ingredients? Yeah, I heard that too. She'll use our wonderful brains as ingredients and dissect us. Then that means... That's why she had us take those tests, to see if we're smart enough to pass children's level tests. She wanted to see if we were worthy enough to become ingredients. setting up tests to select her prey. That was what Miss Zhu was trying to do. The heads lined up in that bloodstained room. The image of my own head joining them comes to mind more easily than I'd like. New info was added. Yay! Footsteps closing in. What do we do? Keep it together. The two of us will just have to come up with something. It begins. Huh? Something's rushing up the western staircase with amazing speed. That is terrifying. Shit. I doubt we'll be able to escape. In that case, our only option is to... We'll ambush her. Really? We'll hide so we get the advantage. And stick out our foot and trip her. I grab Hero's hand and run down the hall. Which classroom should we hide in? Oh. I guess the music room, because we're standing right there. Oh, really? We have movement in this game? That's crazy. Oh my god. This sucks. That's so bad. Look at this shark woman. I hope she just opens the door calmly. Or jump scares us, that's fine too. Wait for it. Come on, game, we know it's coming. This is like the Amazing Spider-Man, right? Oh no, she waited. How kind of her. Also, she really doesn't look like I'd expected. With that big head, I thought she'd be this like large bloated creature, but I guess not. Miss Zhu smiles and leaps forward the second she sees us come out of the locker. Alright, so let's see what the death sequence is like. She's coming closer on her ostrich legs. It's like she could jump us at any moment. So she's like a chimera? This is so freaking weird. She's got like snake arms, like a pig head with shark teeth, ostrich legs, I guess. What the hell? I can't use the hammer. I know. I'll use, Oh wait, no, it's telling me what the good moves are, so I won't do that. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Clear bottle. Yeah. I look for something to play the song. We have to reach the piano to play the song. We gotta get past her first. We need to do better to distract her. We'll die before we can reach the piano. Our hero spreads liquid, I guess. She dashes and performs a jump kick? What is this? Am I just dead? She just like take me out? That's just it? She just kicks me ass? My vision darkens. I can see the spirit slowly drawing closer. Oh my god. Wow. Alright. Not bad. I guess I'll face the spirit again. That was freaking weird. I can't believe they didn't do a jump scare with a locker. Oh well. Do I really? Fine. I'm sorry I died, jeez. That is so creepy. That thing has ostrich legs so it can sprint after you. That is horrifying. I do kind of like the Shimio one where he just like drops in. You're like, oh god. Hi. Okay, so what I'm supposed to do is office trash and the amulet. So I hold the trash, she holds the amulet. It wasn't effective. Great Asura, give it back! Miss Zhu glares daggers at me and screams, her mouth dripping with blood. Dashes jump kick. Wasn't effective. I held up the garbage bag in front of us and endure the fierce kick by cushioning the blow. Remember they mentioned if you're gonna get a jump kick by an ostrich, have an airbag. That's so, like, man, that's weird. That's freaking crazy. Those eyes. Wow. Her arm snakes. That's a sentence. Her arm snakes hiss, threatening us. You can see on her right arm it's stitched on. Oh my god. Okay, so move number 2. Clear bottle. And the match. Remember? That was pretty cool. I scattered the liquid and ignite it. Ignite it with the matches. She stretches out her snake arms, but remember the snakes fear the fire. The snakes are confused by the massive flames and are unable to aim. Oh my god, those eyes though. Oh god, that's actually creepy. Wow, game, well done. So, hatchet. And remember, this is the pig, so this actually is going to play into this. The carp thing. I slashed the hatchet. That's not the phrasing I would have used, but alright. The snakes wrap around my arms as a swing and stop my attack. But then, while her arms are distracted, you know, she looks for something to play the song. Like the piano that's right there. Miss Zoo is stuck in place. We can get to the piano now. I've never touched a piano in my life. There's no way I can play the song. Miss Zoo bites fiercely. Wait, really? But wait, but the guide said to use the hatchet. What the... Wait, what? But the guide said to use the hatchet, though. What? Now I gotta think on my own? That's not cool. How do I immobilize Miss Zoo? Yo, that's not cool. Yo, that's irritating. Guide, you had one job. Alright, well, I'll still do the first steps, right? Okay, office trash and the amulet. So I got that for sure. Okay, so the bottle and the matches. Yes. Combo. Oh, that's so creepy. Alright, so the hatchet didn't do it, but like, how do I get this to work? It's not gonna be office trash, she's gonna bite me. And the piano's supposed to help with that. Like, I'm supposed to slash with the hatchet, and she's supposed to play the piano. No, I can't do that. How do I immobilize her? Like, yell loudly? Will that do anything? The pig is scared by the noise. The snake's wrapped around my arms. The match won't do anything. What else was there? She's snake, she's an ostrich. The ostrich doesn't matter. It's really about the pig. How do I immobilize her? The charm? But the hatchet was supposed to immobilize her, though. Like, how did that not work? There isn't something I missed, is there? I mean, I did save before doing this. But when's I need another companion? No, it's specifically I need her to do this. Like, Hero should be the right one. Check the character bios? I'll do that, but like, this should, like, she should be the right one. Oh, she can't play instruments? Wait a minute, though. Oh, I needed Hero for the previous story part. That's my problem. Don't I feel like a jackass? Alright. Guess I'm dead. What a pain in my ass. Wait a second. Something just occurred to me. Did I play, or did I save in the music room? What does decide again mean? Oh, thank God. Alright. Alright, fine. We'll do the stupid anatomy room. Actually, what's in my bag? Did I get the thing? I got the matches. We're good. Alright. Okay. Guess we're doing this. Well, at least the game helped me out. Okay, so I'm going to go downstairs now. God damn, I thought Hero was specifically the one I did need, but I guess I needed her for the plot. What a pain in my ass. Alright, fine. How irritating. So yeah, I should get the pop idol because she's like a musician, even though it doesn't really specify her playing the piano. I don't think, but whatever, it's fine. But I will go into the staff room. Well, at least I got this going on. Clear bottle. Matches. Got him! Okay, so I got the amulet. Okay, let's get out of here. I was a fool for doubting the guide. I was the one who was the fool after all. I'm gonna leave now. I gotta leave the whole school. We're a freaking nuisance. But at least we got this. Okay, I'm very glad that the decide again takes me back here. I was really hoping I didn't just kill my whole save file by saving in the music room. Return to Cujo. Partner. Exit. H Elementary. That was fast. That actually took no time at all. It's pretty great. Now I gotta do the music test again, but that's... Oh wait, no we don't. We just grab the music sheet itself. Yeah, we're good. Okie dokie. Let's play us some music. Okay, we're in. Got the sheet music. And we're back. I want to see if Ice does anything different. Sorry, the road's crowded? What? Aye, get a hold of yourself. I shake Eye. She seems to be dreaming. What? Anyway. God damn. I grab Eye's hand instead of Hero's. Alright, music room. Hey, guess what? We're doing this thing again. Sorry, everybody. I'm gonna redeem myself, though. I promise. Ugh, that face. Yeah, Catsith, you are correct. I need the power of love and hero. Yeah, you got a point. Like, yeah, Hero, the lab person, helped me do the German test. I helps me get through this. Oh, no! Okay, let's do this again. So, office trash. The charm. Alright, step 2. Clear bottle. Matches. That face though, when it... That's so creepy. Now I'll do the hatchet and the music. Mizzou is stuck in place. We can get to the piano now. Eye's fingers dance over the keys. Mizzou stiffens as if she's paralyzed. Mizzou is weakened. Okay, now this is where we can go from the normal ending or the good ending. So I can scream at her at the megaphone for the normal ending, which will probably get Eye killed. Or I can do the charm and the matches. I try to ignite the Eyes and Asura's charm with the match. Yee! Great Asura! Miss Zeus shrieks when she sees the charm go up in flames. She clings onto me, scrambling to get it back from me. Gah! Pressed together, my sweat squelches as it mixes with her bodily fluids. Gross. Oh my god. Asura Aizen's charm disintegrates to ash in Miss Zeus' hand and scatters into the air. Her eyes pin me in place with their intense fury. How dare you! How dare you! Great Asura! The snakes on Miss Zeus' arms raise their heads and swiftly strike at their prey. But their fangs sink into... What, her? Miss Zeus' torso. Ouch. Why? The snakes are feasting, I guess feasting, on the places where she touched my skin. What? This is the good ending? What? Is it because of my human smell? They devour her torso, the only part of her that is human, and she squeals with joy. What? Feels so good. F-E-A-L, that spells feel. What? She's like Dio. I reject my humanity! After consuming their host, the snake arms detach and fall to the ground. Wriggling their half-torn bodies, they vanish into the darkness. Okay. That's the good ending. Freaking bizarre. I am going to have to go back at some point and do the normal endings for all these to see what the hell happens. I don't sense Miss Zoo anymore. Did we do it? Eye is back to normal. Her mark is probably gone. Oh, thank God that's over. But as expected, mine is still there. So, there are still spirits in this city. The look on my face is probably obvious. Ai looks at me apologetically. I've gotten used to it. I'm just glad you and Yasuoka are safe now. Mr. Yashiki. Anyway, I wonder what this is. Yeah, good point, Gabrielle. Love and Hero... That's a very good call. Love and Hero save the day. I means love, and hero is just hero. It's a very good point. There's a folded paper on the ground where Miss Zoo vanished. I open it and find it's an old map. Shining the flashlight on it, the first word that I could see is army. Is this what Miss Hero said was stolen from her? It could be. I put the map in my bag. Yeah, Meowington, the only Asura I know are the Hindu demigods. Yeah, about that, like, the Japanese guide says it's like Shura, so maybe they just went to Asura because there's a better chance that, like, I would have heard of that, possibly. I put the map in my bag. Then we finally bid farewell to the music room and its beast and perfume smell. Yeah, thank God. Oh, wait a second. What is it? I want to bring that sheet music. A reminder of my music beating evil. Yeah. You know, this would make great inspiration for a new song. I kind of don't want to linger here. Yeah, I'll just be 2 secs. Okay, so this is where she dies or does not die. Hey. I dashes back inside the music room before I can say anything in reply. Jeez. She totally does whatever she wants. Christy was the same way. Is this what happens when you become famous? No, I'm being unfair. Wait, what? Okay. Mr. Yashiki! I burst out of the room and clings to me. What happened? A snake. It fell from the ceiling, hit my shoulder, and slid down my back. She's nearly in tears. That would be pretty scary if you didn't expect it. Get it off me! Okay. I feel around her back as she hangs on me. There's nothing there. Huh? Nothing's there. You can let go already. When you grab my neck, it's hard to... Oh! Sorry, but I was telling the truth. I definitely felt something. Maybe it fell off as you were running. So, did you grab the sheet music? That was weird. Alright, bye. Oh, yeah, that's all done. Yay! I'm sorry to make you wait. Madame Yasuoka and Miss Hiro are expecting us. Let's head back. We did it! We leave the school, climb into the car, and head to the mansion. Hey y'all, we're back! Oh, welcome back. I believe I must thank you. My mark has indeed vanished. I still have mine, though. I mean, not that I believe that it's going to kill me or anything. It doesn't bother me at all. She talks tough, but the whole time she's clenching her teeth. More importantly, Mr. Yashiki, did Tsukawa have anything on her? You mean this? I pull the old map out of my bag. Yes, that's it. It's an important family heirloom. Hiro snatches the map out of my hand without even so much as a thank you. Oh, I guess you deserve a reward. Have this instead. She takes a purple notebook from her coat. The color's different, but the design matches the red notebook we found in the shelter. It's Tsukawa's diary. It was in her room. It looks like she was still sane when she wrote in it. I take the notebook from her. It seems Miss Zhu was interested in that map of yours, Miss Hiro. Could you tell us more about it? No. It's basically just a treasure map. Well, now I want to know even more. We should have taken a look earlier. The clock begins to chime. It's almost dawn. Everyone should go get some sleep. You can use any room on the second floor. Thank you, that would be lovely. Also, Yasuoka, you must leave the mansion tomorrow. There's no need for you to stay here now that your mark is gone. Oh dear. Are you telling me to leave you and Miss Hiro here by yourselves? Please don't joke. Saya specifically requested my assistance. I'm grateful, really, but those who have escaped the mark should return to their normal lives. That's the dying wish of Saya Kujo and Mary's as well. But, Yasuoka, I'd like you to help out another way. I'm sure you know other people in the supernatural phenomenon fields. Can you research the mark with your knowledge and connections? An investigation like that is beyond me. I know practically zero about spirits. This is the only thing I can think of. If Mary was still here, it'd be different, but... Yasuoka stares at me silently. I stare right back into her eyes, not turning away. Little lightning between our eyes. Fine. I'll leave the legwork to the young. I'll do what I can to help. Besides, if I stayed behind, I'm sure Miss I would want to as well. I'm counting on you. Of course, I won't let you down. Her voice and posture exude confidence and reliability. I'm sure it's a good part of why she's so successful as a fortune teller. However, I shall rest for today. These old bones are exhausted. Good night. Mr. Yashiki, are you sure you'll be okay without me and Madame Yasuoka? Lady, this is the 4th case I'm on. I'll be fine. Yeah, I've survived this long already. I'll manage somehow. Unease is bubbling up within me, but I push it down and force a smile. I can't let her worry about me. Okay, then I'll trust you. But you better promise me, when your mark is gone, you'll come to one of my concerts. Promise? Whoa! Which one should I do? Okay, I'll come. No, if I get a VIP pass. Jeez. So, chat, do you have any preference for which option I exercise? Because this is pretty silly. What else are we doing? I think that's just kind of it. That's probably going to be all that is for this chapter, actually. But, okay, we got 2 for VIP. 1, of course. Everyone's going VIP, damn. Okay. Of course! I'll get you a front row seat for sure. Oh, awesome, chat, you were correct. Hello there, Josh, welcome. Wow, that went really well. Okay, I'm heading up. Good night, Mr. Yashiki. Jeez. So you're saying I have to stay. Not that I care. I thought you didn't believe in the mark's curse because it's unscientific. Of course, there's no way in hell I'd believe something like that. But It's also true that I haven't found solid proof to deny it either. And Miss Yakuoka... Damn, you are losing me, game. Miss Yasuoka and Miss I's marks really did up and disappear. So I've decided to stay here and see how this plays out. That's all. It's the truth. I can see she's desperately trying to hide that she's terrified of the supernatural. Ah, well. I owe you for saving me, so I'll tell you a bit about it. It could be related to the mark somehow, too. Are you talking about the map? Yeah. It's of an underground shelter in H City. Oh! Yeah, Dracologist, the grammar is becoming see me after class. The only way Zukawa found that shelter was because of this map. Not sure why she'd be eager for an old map of facilities that have to be 50 years old. That's a secret. Now that is a secret. It's possible that whatever turns Zukawa into a monster is down there in that shelter. What? What do you mean? Dracologist, do we still have the rabbit and the doll on the floor? My guess is yes, but I don't know for sure. I've already told you that I have no intention of giving you any details. I'm tired too, so I'm going to bed. Okay. Hiro makes her way upstairs to the rooms. The end of our last conversation swirls around in my head. The shelter, army, Zukawa transforming, and the deja vu I felt down in the shelter. What does it all mean? It's no use. My brain is so tired that the words are just repeating nonsensically over and over. I can't get my thoughts in order. I may as well go to bed for today. I'm not gonna hear, like, good night, Master Yashiki, or whatever she says, or Lord Yashiki. I kind of miss that. But I still have to select talk. Interesting. I love that the game just comes in and tells me, like, you're not gonna know this, because you can't talk to her anymore. But I'll do it. Mary isn't here anymore. Should I rest for today? Oh. I decide to rest now. That's a damn shame. So, chat. Yeah, welcome, good hunter. So, chat. End of Chapter 4, start of Chapter 5. Remembering that Chapter 6 is DLC. I mean, it comes with the PS4 version. It's DLC for the Vita. But, like, this last chapter is, like, the last regular one. It's been nearly a day since we found Mary. We're like a boat adrift on the ocean without a compass to guide us. Who knows where the currents will take us? Will we find salvation at the end? Yeah, and again, no good morning, Lord Yashiki. That sucks. Hey, Mr. Yashiki, looks like we wasted a whole day. Is it going to be like this every day? If you're done checking in here, why don't we take a look outside? Mary said unnecessary contact with outsiders could speed up the Mark's curse, and if I lose any more of my memories, I'm not sure I'll be able to function. For the past 10 days, the only other person I've spoken to is the convenience store clerk. That explains why we've only had TV, dinners, and snack food to eat. But sitting and waiting isn't going to accomplish anything. I'd rather not wind up forgetting my own name like you. Not that I completely believe that this curse thing is real. She raises her voice to hide how it shakes. She's still stubbornly sticking to her denial of the existence of spirits in the Mark, but I know she's already accepted it. After all, she went through it herself last night. Ghosts and curses don't exist. Why did this have to happen to me? Hiro was startled with a sudden knock. A visitor in the middle of the night. Oh. So we're still at night. I don't need Mary to know it's a mark bearer. Sorry to impose on you so late. Oh wow. It's I always call him Byakuya. It's like Snake from 999. A tall, thin man walks in. His skin is as white as a sheet, and dark circles nearly swallow his eyes. It's almost like a dead person stands before us. You're Yashiki and Hiro, right? Whoa, you just know us by name. Why? I heard about you in the Mark from... Okay, Yasuoka before I came here. You know what occurs to me? the typo had her as Yakuoka, but like S and K are almost at opposite ends of the keyboard. What the hell? Something about a Miss Zoo, too? Sounds like you had a rough night. He seems to know Yasuoka. Maybe she's following through on her promise and sent him to help us. Well, let's get introductions done. I'm Shuji Daimon. I think you can guess my occupation. Wearing this thing means I don't have to explain, thank goodness. He gestures to his stethoscope around his neck. Oh! You cosplay as a doctor! What kind of business brings a doctor like you here? Diamond's eyes flicker over at the suspicion in Hiro's tone. No need to be so defensive. I have the cursed scar, same as you. The mark. He unbuttons his shirt to reveal the Big Dipper scar on his chest! A familiar mark on the left side of his chest. It just suddenly appeared one day. Though to be honest, I never thought it had happened to me. Maybe it's punishment for being stupidly curious about it. Curious? Did you know about the mark before Yasuoka told you about it? Yeah, that's right. There's mention of a strange scar in my grandpa's records as a military physician. I did some personal research. A military physician's records would mean they'd be from the Second World War. More than 50 years ago. But that doesn't add up. Rumors of the mark only started about a month ago now. If it was mentioned in those records, the rumors would have been much older. There's a reason for that. Patients with the symptoms were kept in a secret army laboratory. After the war, all top-secret documents related to the lab were burned, except the clinical records I found. A secret lab, huh? That's kind of hard to believe, even though we probably found one last chapter. Dr. Diamond, you don't mean to say the mark was used as some sort of biological weapon? Every country had at least one or two soldiers who were divinely possessed. People only call on gods when they're in trouble. It was the end of the war, and they were backed in a corner. How unscientific! Don't you think so, Mr. Yashiki? True, it kind of is. We can't deny it's possible. I don't know yet. These are all pretty neutral answers. Chat, do you have any opinion on that? Also, this reminds me of Junji Ito's Gyo. Why is all this craziness happening? Well, at the end of the war, Japan was getting desperate and they were willing to try anything. Like, oh no. So, what should I go with? Agree with her? Do not agree with her? I don't know. It's just yes, no, maybe, I don't know. Can you repeat the question? I don't know. True. Anyone else? One of each. Okay, so 2 can't deny. 3 possible, 1 I don't know. Alright. True it kind of is. Let's go. Exactly. I was like you when I was young. Believing everything in the world could be explained with science. We could cure any illness so long as we understood the pathology. But I finally understand. We pathetic humans can only grasp a small piece of the truth. You sound like a fool to me. Our intellect will solve every mystery eventually. Haha, I like your spirit. However, it's hard to picture the mark being used as a weapon. It seems the 13th Army Engineering Lab was developing something. It was called the Cannon Soldier. Cannon Soldier? That makes me think of the Bodhisattva Cannon. I don't know if that would have been my first thought, but I'll take it. 50 years ago, and the Buddha statues. It can't be. Dr. Damon, where is that lab? Unfortunately, I have no idea. Sorry. Well, at least we know for sure it's not in the Manhole Street. The documents my grandfather kept don't give any details about it. I see. Hey, Mr. Yashiki? That 13th Army Engineering Lab. It's the shelter Zukawa went to. She pulls out her old map. I'd wanted to keep it secret, but as I'd rather not die from this mark, I'll tell you. This shows the entrances to the 13th Army Engineering Lab. Whoa, are you serious? In his excitement, he starts coughing. My apologies. Where did you get that, hero? My grandfather passed 6 months ago. We were sorting his belongings. Isn't the idea of a secret lab just fascinating? So I thought I'd look into it. And then Ms. Zukawa stole it. I accidentally let it slip to her. She loved strange experiments like that, so it probably stuck with her. I thought as much, though. Whatever turned her into a monster is down in that secret lab. That's a pretty unscientific line of reasoning. Using the occult to turn yourself into a monster is utter nonsense, but if there's a scientific method behind it, I'll have to consider it. I suppose that's just how she is. Was your grandfather involved with the lab in some way, Hero? He could have been. All I know is he was an engineer with the rank of captain. Wait, hold on. You're both grandchildren of people involved with the engineering lab? And now both of you have the mark? Yes, that would be correct. That and our lab coats are probably all Hero and I have in common. From what we understand, people with the mark appeared in the secret lab 50 years ago. There might be something there that'll help us find the truth behind the curse. That's also the origin of the Cannon Soldier, a name that reminds me of a statue, the traces of Miss Zhu in the shelter. It might all be connected to the Buddha statues that were stolen from H Shrine. Dr. Damon gave us a lot of info. We'll have to thank Yasuoka for introducing him to us. The fates are indeed mysterious. Dr. Damon, will you help us? Yes, of course. Just don't expect anything physical. Yeah, this guy sounds like he's having a bad time. Are you sick? You don't look so well. Yes, something like that. I don't practice what I preach. His dry laugh sounds like he's deflecting. He's abnormally thin for a man his age. It's possible that he's gravely ill. So, we're heading to the shelter? About that. We were stopped from going further by a locked door. That strange old man was there, too. I doubt he'll cooperate with us, though. It'll be difficult to break in from there. Where did you enter the shelter? A manhole on K. Miyamachi North Road. I see. She opens the map and studies it. You're right, an entrance is there. But there seems to be one other one. It's at Emno South Alley. Have you tried going there? No, not yet. Then let's go there. Hopefully we can get in. New info! And we're playing. Alright. I'm excited. Oof. This map looks like it's got a bunch of rooms. Alright, let's get out of here. South Alley. Let me get my map open so I'm prepared for this. Yikes, we start in some weird locations. We reach Emno South Alley. Like the North Road, it's silent and empty. The map doesn't specify the location of the entrance, just that it's here. We'll have to search for it. Yeah, let me save again, actually. Stuff is gonna happen soon, I think. From the entrance. Okay. Alright. I mean, the manhole, logically, right? There's a manhole. Unlike K. Miyamachi, this road only has one. I'm sure this is the place. The manhole lid is a place to grip it, just like the one at K. Miyamachi. This has to be it. Still, this is strange. Why doesn't the public have any idea about this underground shelter? You'd think the sewer department would, at least. How the hell should I know? It was probably hushed up so those involved didn't get in trouble. They supposedly performed some terrible experiments in there, after all. Does she sound kind of excited? I bet the terrible experiments fascinate her. Okay. When I lift the lid, a musty smell greets me. And unlike the previous underground lab exploration, this is not like 3 or 4 rooms. Ugh, this smells familiar. Like the other entrance, the hole goes deep. Thankfully, there's a ladder here, too. Alright, time to go down. Go ahead, Mr. Yashiki. Hiro and I descend into the dark world hidden beneath H City. What awaits us down in that darkness? Will we find the truth we're seeking? Or a hell smeared with blood? We already found one of those. Cannon Soldier. That is a creepy image. God, that's creepy. The sight that greets us at the bottom is the same as what we saw at Kamemachi. The looming concrete walls and the suffocating stagnant air. We weren't wrong to assume that the two places are connected. So, this is the engineering lab. It's even more dreary than I expected. Wait, do you hear a song? If it's not some kind of prank, then maybe the spirits of the soldiers are wandering around and singing. You have no proof of that. It's entirely unscientific. Shut up about that crap. Sorry. Still, it's a little unsettling to hear an army song all the way down here. It's gotta be a supernatural phenomenon. And we are in. So where am I going? Let me just make sure of things. Looks straightforward. When I step in view of an iron door that appears before me, the air clearly shifts. Ugh. Goosebumps rise. A presence is approaching. And Morse code? Oh, it's SOS. Boop 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 boop. Because S is dot 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 and O is dash dash dash. Listen for it. So it's really SOS. There's an incessant beeping, like from a telegraph. Keep going. Freeze. Turn back. Either one of these, really. I shrug and keep moving forward. We just go right into it. The beeping becomes gradually louder, almost as if it's trying to tell me something. Well, I don't recognize that. That sequence keeps repeating. That's not what it sounds like, though. This code, what in the world does it mean? You're just supposed to know? Damn! How the hell would you just know this? I guess you just have to guess and check unless you know Morse code. The darkness tightens around my throat like a noose. Without oxygen, my brain instantly shuts down. That was it? It's a little disappointing, but okay. Decide again, please. Interesting. It says soul here, but it says devil for the Japanese guide. Huh. I hear a quiet voice. Point to your soul. The Japanese guide says to the ball, which would make more sense for your head, but I'm going to choose wrong, in case I get a different ending, because I got a guy talking to me now. Oh, alright. Damn. Disappointing. So far, Ms. Zhu has easily had the best kills. Well, actually, no, Shimio had a damn good one. That was creepy as hell. Where he folds my partner like a candy wrapper. Like, god damn. Alright, so let's just do this for real. The beeping suddenly stops. Hey! Hiro seems terrified. Hey, Hiro, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, obviously. Huh, she's acting different than usual. Let's go. I think it's fine now. Understood. This is a creepy environment, though. I'm into this. Okay, and Yeah, just go the only way I can. This leads to a dead end. Oh boy. The air in this room is musty. At first glance, I'd say it's part of a medical facility. This is an operating room. And this smell. How the hell is the light bulb on? Ah, thought so. There it is. Shine the light over there for a second. Ooh. I shine the flashlight as directed and find a corpse. Hero crouches down and begins to study it. Usually Hero would be terrified, but at least for now she's fine. So you're fine with stuff like that? What? We all have organs and bones inside us, don't we? Only an idiot would be scared of them. Alright. Hero skillfully examines the body. When they're done, they stand up again. To be blunt, the corpse is odd. What really draws the eyes is that the cervical vertebrae has been severed. But the cut isn't normal. It's like it's notched. The only thing I can think of is that it was cut with a non-surgical tool. I have no idea why anyone would do something like that cruel, though. In any case, it's clear that the head was purposefully severed. The head was severed with a tool, huh? The corpse is too old to tell everything. There should be a clue nearby. It'd be best to search the room. Yeah, good idea. New info. In the lab. Let's see what's on the slab. Cabinet with a glass door. I open it and search around. Bells attached to a handle, and a notebook with a black cover. It's titled Disposal Vat Management Record. I flip the cover open. Dispose 200 Super Dimension? What the? Suddenly iron door, half spiritualized. Hypothesized, focused mystical forces. Needs sacred object to erase. Safety valve release code diamond. What the? There's nothing else written. Got Kagura Suzu bells just in the record. What in the world are these notes going on about? Disposal? Half spiritualization? I don't understand half of these words. Plus, those bells I found don't fit this place at all. I close the notebook and put it in my bag. Just then, something tangles around my hand. Huh? It's a thin thread. It seems to be human hair. Oh, we did see that from the walls in the other underground area. It glitters pale gold in the light. Well, that was black hair, though. What? The mark starts sucking at my blood. What? I ignore it and instead stare at the shining hair as if being pulled in. It's odd, but I get the real feeling that... this moment... no. It's here. This place. I've been here before! Oh, we are going right into it, aren't we? A few hours left already. No time wasted, damn. Someone mumbles right next to me. Wait, that's not someone else, that's my own voice. Huh? As I thought, it's here. The words pour out from deep inside. I have absolutely no knowledge or control over them. Memories that aren't mine, words and feelings I couldn't possibly know are falling from my lips. Check the disposal vat. It must be behind that wall. Felt weird when standing in front of that wall. Huh? Wait, Mr. Kazuo, what are you talking about? The instant Hero speaks, the voice stops. It's nothing. I just remembered something important. You sure you're okay? You were mumbling some strange things. I'm fine, really. Just spaced out for a bit. For better or worse, Hero didn't clearly hear what I was saying. Still, though, that voice... could it be that my old self, the one I lost along with my memories, was talking to me? The feeling I got when I saw that golden hair, maybe that's what triggered it. I haven't heard that other guiding voice for a while now. I guess all I can do is rely on my old self. The disposal vat beyond the wall. The voice said to find that. Weird. Okay, I'm saving because that was a bunch of text. And it is nearly time for me to stop anyway, but I'll continue a little bit. So. Metal cabinet. Some of the doors are open, but most are locked tight. If that wasn't it, then... Whew, spooky, you got me. Nothing? So there should be something else, shouldn't there? Some of the doors are open, most are locked tight. Yeah, feel, there we go. I search the ones that are open. I find the notebook titled Research Records and an army short sword. The letters in the notebook have faded, but I can still read it. The experiment miraculously succeed. This divine protection. The Ura statue, is this the Ashura thing? Ornated from H shrine, created by line statue makers using markers? Using chisel, donated by same family. Severe, maybe severed head? Tool together becomes the key. Finally, our dearest wish. There's nothing else written. Research Records 1. Projectile short sword. Hang on. A chisel? Like for sculpting? Yeah, most likely. Impossible. How could they do something like that? That's just impossible. A spring is installed in the hilt, but it's so flimsy it's just served for one use, so it's never officially adopted. Wow, projectile sword, that's crazy. Alright, so I got that thing. I open the wire mesh door, peek inside, don't see anything. I go to close the door and see a paper stuck to the backside. Worn out talisman! Okay, let's get back out of here. Alright, back to the crossroads. Continue. Continue. More crossroads. The dried blood is blackened on the floor. There's quite a lot. Whoever left it probably died. That's tricky. I peek into the waterway and see something floating. I reach out for it as I hold onto the edge. Somehow I manage to grab it. Worn out talisman! Okay, that's good. What am I doing from here? Continue to room 8. Oh, okay, another dead end. Let's go. Another bloodstain. This place sucks. It's set up the same way as that operating room. This place may have been used for the same experiments. There might be records left behind. Let's look. Yeah, okay. Just go right into it. Okay. Spooky. Rusted filing cabinet. When I open the door, a cloud of dust flies up and blocks my vision. Gross. A notebook with a black cover is left inside. Experimental Unit Correspondence Code. It seems to be a document about cryptograms. Inside it says... Canon, weapons codename, more stuff. Heavenly Buddha, project codename, more stuff. Soul, human heads uses materials. Ugh. It looks like Wabam code. It's similar to Morse. Oh. Maybe that's why I didn't quite have it then. Fair enough. Okay, I got that stuff. Next here. Cabinet with a glass door. Notebook, research records, and a small gun. The notes have deteriorated, but I can just make out what they say. 70th. Next experiment, Astra statue. Connect. Male body and female head. Success. Then, supernatural phenomenon. Spirit. Frequent, hard, continue experiments. Whoa. That's all it says. Got the records and palm pistol. Notes on the experiments, huh? You better give it a read. Number of unsolved issues, such as only holding one bullet and its unreliability, causes development to be cancelled. That was in Resident Evil Remake, the self-defense gun? Like the one-shot? Okay, I did that. And I'll go to the next deadly choice, I guess. Oh no, I won't go to the next deadly choice, because that's going to lead to a bunch of stuff. I'll go to... one of the last things I'll do this stream. Continue going back. And go to the right. We go north at the intersection and... Huh? An outline of a door is flickering faintly in the wall ahead of us. Hey, look at that! What? What? Impossible! Is it another ghost thing? Ugh. You can't see it? See what? Looks like Hero can't see the door. That's the spiritual. My mouth begins mumbling words that I don't recognize all on its own. Oppose the spiritual with spiritual. If you touch it with a tool that honors the gods. The flow of words out of my mouth stops. Touch it with a tool that honors the gods. Okay. I guess I'll go in. So... the spiritual thing, right? The outline of a door. Tool. The bell. I take out the Kagura Suzu bell. Is just touching it okay? No. Have to... Strange words spill from my lips again. It's the priestess's tool. If a man displays spiritual power, it'll be destroyed, so touch it silently. All I have is questions, but I have no choice but to trust the other me. I touch the bells of the door carefully, making sure not to make any noise. Wow. The next instant, the door physically appears. What? What just happened? What did you do? It just felt like it was the right thing to do. But I stare at the door. I sense an alarming presence. According to my own voice, if I can call it that, the disposal vat is beyond this door. I found some documents about it in the room with the operating table. It might be good to look through those. Let's be careful. That place is giving me a bad feeling. Okay, I'm going to go in, and that's where I'm going to end the installment, because I'm supposed to do something in there. I push open the iron door, and we head inside. But what is this place? On the other side of the door is a large empty area reminiscent of a vault. Is this a disposal vat? It should be, but it's not quite what I expected. Oh, something's on the ground. A katana? Rusted army sword. Oh, I might actually just follow this into the next section anyway. Guess we're not stopping early after all, chat. We're doing it. I take what Hero picked up. I shine the flashlight around the area. Are these heads of Buddha statues? It doesn't seem like they're being stored. Is this some kind of a garbage dump? Just then. Huh? A sound echoes off something heavy moving, and suddenly the room is lit with a pale light. What was that noise? Let's get out of here for now. I try to open the door to get out, but... What? It's locked! What? We've been locked in? Uh-oh. A cutting coldness invades and envelops my feet. My head snaps up and I see water pouring into the room like a giant waterfall. Water? It's ice cold. A polar bear swim is not something I ever wanted to do. It quickly rises to our knees. I can't even feel my feet anymore. Wow. Water underground? Hurry and open the door. We'll get hypothermia. Oh god. This is the deadly choice. I have to remember what was written in those documents about the disposal vat. All I see near me are the Buddha heads. I want to touch diamond. Remember we saw that note before? I try moving the Buddha head, but the water doesn't stop flowing in. By the time I realize I failed, I've already lost feeling in my hands and feet. My heart struggles valiantly to keep beating. But then my body grows as light as a feather. That sucks. Okay, we're going to continue this. Oh, do I have to go through the whole thing with getting the saber again? Oh, God, alright. Well, this actually is pretty quick. That actually was pretty painless. I touch the diamond R hat head. There's a heavy shudder and the sound of movement. Then the pooling water suddenly starts sweeping in one direction, down into a drain. Whoa! Ah! Yay, survived, I guess. When I open my eyes, all I see is darkness. Ugh. I quickly lift my head and rub my eyes. My vision slowly comes back. This is an intersection in the underground shelter. Looks like we were drained out with the water or flushed down a pipe. We were lucky. I very nearly breathed a sigh of relief, but then I remember Hero. But that's right. Where's Hero? No need to be so worried. Huh? Whoa, Hero, you look different. Haha, so it's you. It's been a while, you sneaky intruder. Is that old man I met in the passageway beneath Manhole Street? I try to ask him about Hero, but... My jaw is nearly locked and my voice is gone. Don't try to talk just yet. The water here comes straight from the T-Mountain range, so it's deadly cold. You were submerged in it for near an hour. Good lord, so you'll be slurring your words for a while. Relax, relax, your friend's fine. So you, got somewhere to go back to? I nod as I groan. The old man's face brightens like the sun. Well, that's great. Not that I'm demanding a reward for saving you or anything. But I am pretty darn hungry. The man eyes me, his smile sharp. Fair enough, right? And we're just in the car. We get in the car, and even though it's the wrong season for it, I turn the heat on full blast. We dry off with towels and the like, but it doesn't stop our shivering for a long time. While this is going on, the old man... Whew, it's hot. Can I open a window? He's blatantly fanning himself in front of us. Okay, yes, in a way we owe him our lives, but even so, he's being a pain. Hang in there a little while longer. Hero shudders. We're about to freeze, you know. It was an honest question, and it probably sucks for him, but we still keep the car like a sauna. After driving like that for a while, our teeth finally stop chattering. The man's name is Banshee Ito. That's how he introduced himself, but that obviously isn't his real name. As he sits next to me, Banshee gives off a savory smell like freshly baked bread. It kinda cheers me up, or at least it does for a few moments until I realize it's the stench of dried filth. What? So, Banshee, what were you doing in a place like that? Banshee remains silent. Are you listening to me? Don't feel up to talking yet. I'll tell you in exchange for food. I shouldn't be surprised. Life's rough. Wait, that should be my question. What were you doing down there? It's a long story. I summarize everything we know about spirits and the mark until I catch up to when we met him in the underground shelter. So that's how it is, huh? He nods vigorously to himself. Do you really understand any of that? Hero's doubts are reasonable, but Banshee waves a hand dismissively. Of course I do. Who do you think I am? A terrible grudge is mucking up that underground shelter, and you guys are wrapped up in it now. His story suddenly sounds fishy. A grudge? Banshee, do you know what happened down there? I said I'm not talking about that yet. I was born into a noble family, so I've always had the ability to see things others can't. You know, classic nobility traits. I stake my name, Banshee Ito, on it, so you could trust me. There's a terrible grudge swirling there, and you've gotten swept up in it. He's got nothing to base his claims on, but I get the feeling he's on the right track. In that case, O noble Lord Banshee, would you tell us, how do we overcome that whirlpool? Banshee replies with a magnanimous flourish. That should be obvious. Whirlpools always have a center. You gotta find that. The center? That swirling grudge and the spirit thing. Is that what you called it? The birth of the spirit, the heart of the curse? Something like that should be left within that there swirling grudge. If you look for that, I'm sure then. He trails off. He gazes at the dark road, his mouth hanging open. It's like he's run out of batteries. Then, what? What will happen? The black sky simply goes on forever before Banshee's eyes. That was weird. Well, we're back. Oh ho, that reminds me, Yashiki. Banshee calls out as soon as we enter the garage. Take this, just a little symbol of our friendship. Underground shelter key. Hey! Okay. Is this a key for the underground shelter? Mm-hmm. I found it when I was popping in and out from that place. I held on to it. But I'll lend it to you for now, Yashiki. He just picked it up. Why is he acting like it's a favor? But I have no reason to refuse him. Thanks. I'll borrow it. Diamond walks up to us. Hey, you came back safely. Were you able to learn anything? Hero butts in before I can speak. Wait just a minute. Don't tell me. You aren't going to believe that old man's story, are you? He's fishy. Wow, that's rude. If you want my opinion, a snotty punk like you should be trusted even less. Of course, Yashiki. You believe me, right? Yeah, I do. You're a good guy. That's my good pal Yashiki for you. Hey now, you feeling okay in the head? Anyway, changing the subject. Good grief, can we just move on from talking about this? Banshee, you're hungry, right? The dining room should have something. Woo! Food! Food! Banshee bolts out of the garage and vanishes into the mansion. Diamond gives me an exasperated look. Yashiki, it seems you've got another troublemaker on your hands. To appease the starving Banshee, I offer him some cup noodles and sweet buns. The epitome of hunger, he greedily begins scarfing it down like a starving dog. That was enough for 10 people. He devours all of it, and I'm reminded of a high-power vacuum cleaner. Excellent. That's fantastic. I haven't been this full in forever. Good for you. Now answer our questions. What were you doing down there? Well, that's an easy one, because it's my home. What? Been living there ever since I found it 10 years ago. It's not too shabby a place. Keeps me out of the rain, and no damn brats messing with me. Though it gets a mite cold in winter. I don't know how to respond to that. Hero and Damon seem to be the same. It was a paradise for me because no one knows about it. Until a weirdo showed up 6 months ago. Some woman doused in perfume. It was winter, and I don't like stirring up trouble, so I just stayed away. That must have been Zukawa. I nod. That is my thought as well. That was a month ago. I figured she must have up and left, so I went back. But now there's something stranger. Which was... a damn walking Buddha statue! What? I know I'm pretty out there, but even I was shocked by that. I even got this weird scar. Banshee removes his scarf, revealing the mark on his neck. You may not believe this, but that statue gave you that scar. I figured. It was the Cannon Soldier, after all. The Cannon Soldier? How do you know that name? Some document I saw had it. It was an old plan to make a Buddha statue move with supernatural powers. A Heavenly Buddha project weapon. Are you nuts? Spirit powers making something move? That's insane. Now, Hero, calm down. So those documents that you found, are they still around? Nope, I burned them for warmth. I had a delicious roasted potato, too. How could you? Maybe take your own advice, Dr. Damon. Our measure of common sense seems to be rather different than his strange old man's. Different from, by the way. It's fine, my noggin works different from most people's. I got it all memorized. As you say, just tell us. We need to know about that project. The Heavenly Buddha project was the pet project of some general at the end of the war, so they built that shelter for it. Ta-da! The 13th Army Engineering Lab. To make the Cannon Soldier thing, they did tests on Buddha statues. They were brought from some shrine or something somewhere. That must be H Shrine. They did a bunch of stuff to infuse the statues with spiritual power. There was a monk from T Mountain, spiritual treasures from all over. But nobody thought anything had actually come from it. The project was just an excuse to keep that fanatical general busy. At least, it was supposed to be. But one day, the statue started moving. It went berserk throughout the lab and went crazy on a ton of people. The bloodstains and the old corpses in the shelter are probably the victims. Ugh, Some people survived, but they had red, bite-like marks on them. The thing went and wrecked the place. Then it stopped and never moved again. No one knows what even triggered it. That's about everything it said. Just, Hero and Damon are as white as a sheet. I probably am too. It's a hard story to believe, but he has no reason to lie to us. I think he speaks the truth. What? Are you kidding me? A statue going around killing people and cursing them? Impossible. Then how do you explain the mark in his neck? Logic would dictate that the moving statue he saw was the cannon soldier. The dormant soldier suddenly starts moving after 50 years. That might be the cause of mine and Hero's marks. I think my and Hero's, but whatever. What if you flip that, though? Both of your grandpas got the mark from the cannon soldier. When the soldier stopped moving, their marks disappeared. But with it started up again, you got them because you're their descendants. If that's true, then the children inherited their parents' fate. Hero can't seem to muster up any kind of counter-argument. I think she's in shock. I want to ask you something, old man. You say the cannon soldier stopped moving 50 years ago. But why? I think it was some spiritual person used a thingamajig to do something. So you have no idea. It's the most important part. Try to remember. It's not that easy, son. The mark might have made me forget. Taking his age into account, it's more likely it just completely slipped his mind. It seems we must defeat the cannon soldier to be free of our marks. We'll have to figure it out on our own, if you can't be of more help. You seem a pro at this, Yashiki. We'll be relying on you. I don't have spiritual powers or anything. But you've already faced down 4 different spirits, haven't you? A normal person wouldn't have survived. Now that he says it, I guess he's right. I have been hearing a mysterious voice a few times and having weird premonitions. I even caught myself unconsciously talking when we were down in the shelter. So, what are you folks gonna do now? Good question. Well, chat, do we have any options for this? Hello there, Carol Hart. Welcome to the stream. So, investigate soldier statues or project. Anybody have any opinion on this matter, I suppose? I don't think it particularly matters. Yeah, Cat Sith, it might end up being all the above, but I'm not sure about that, so we'll just see. So does anybody want to weigh in on this one? We have 1 for project, 2 for project. And if no one else wants to weigh in, then I'll just go ahead. Let's go. Let's investigate the project in the shelter. I feel like that'll be the key to the mark. I guess we're going back in then. Yeah, honestly, no matter what, we would go back to the shelter, so it doesn't matter. Hero's still kind of sulking, but she's at least recovered from her shock. We all share the same fate. It's too late to try to run away. Yep, you should find it there. The heart of everything that's causing the curse. You need that to stop the cannon soldier. That's what my gut's telling me. What are you going to do then? I'm full now, so I was going to go take a nap in that park nearby. I'll sit and wait until you fellas do something about that soldier. Wait just a minute, you old fart. Didn't we just say that it's too late to run away? Okay, I get it. Well, you folks did feed me, so I guess I can help you. New info, hey. Oh man, I can finally save. So, of course, we're gonna have to go back, so we'll... I don't know if there's gonna be more dialogue, so I'm just gonna save now. But of course, the next thing we're gonna do is go back. You know, we've gotten our exposition, so let's go. Okay. Well, it looks like everything's starting to tie together, but this is